Hello, hello. We are live. Let's get some music going in the background. Um, that's a good song. It's called Country Roads. It's by Appalachian Falls, I guess. I don't guess it's got copyright. I don't know. Got my strawberry milk. Um, yeah. Um, I got my strawberry milk. It's good. Y'all should try it if you like strawberries. It's really good. The way I make it is I got some Hershey syrup, strawberry kind, and you put some in the cup. Well, first you gotta put the milk in there, or you can do it either way. I put the milk in first, and then I add the strawberry syrup, and then I mix it up so that it's strawberry syrup, or it's strawberry milk rather. It's good. It's really, really, really good. Um, so yeah, y'all like strawberries? Go get you some and try some. As I always like to say, don't knock it till you try it. There's a lot of things out there in this world that at first you think, oh, it's got to be nasty. You think, there's no way it's good. And then you try it, and you're like, wow, this is good. Um, yeah. And that's sort of how it is with YouTube. You watch a video and you're like, wow, this creator is good. I'm gonna subscribe and watch his channels. Like I was with Angry Grandpa. First video, I actually watched Kid Behind the Camera before I watched Angry Grandpa. I watched. I don't remember what video I watched first of Kid Behind the Camera. I know I watched Grandpa Destroys I think it was Grandpa Destroys Xbox. I think that was the first one I watched. Yeah, it was like, wow. That was good. I don't know if I get a copyright. As far as I know, there's no copyrights on this song because it's a YouTube creator. It's It is put out by Ixcal's Clan. I'm sorry if I'm saying it right. It was actually put out back in 2014, so there's a very good possibility it might. Which right now, if YouTube decides that there's copyright, I'm not really worried about it right now. I have no problem with other people making money off of my videos right now. Just because the fact, I mean, just because the fact I'm using the music in the background of my video right now. So I mean, as far as that goes, YouTube will let you use it. You can't make no money off of it if there's copyright. The owner actually gets that money. The owner of the music, or the company, or the producing company, or any of that. they will actually get money if you have ads on your videos. They will actually get money from their video, and I have no problem with that. As of right now, I'm actually not making no money off of YouTube right now, so I mean, now if I was making money, then yeah. Hold on, let me check. Oh, that's my brother. It's actually my brother calling. My parents will get it. Yeah, I'm sure he's heard about my YouTube channel. Hold on. I don't care. My life, not yours, bud. I love you, but I run my own channel. And that's how it's always going to be. That's why I don't have a manager or any of that. I am my own manager. I am my own owner. And I like to be my own boss. And that's one reason why I'm picking YouTube. The only other person I've got to look up to is YouTube. So, if YouTube takes off, then yeah. I'm not gonna actually continue playing the song. I've got to watch to make sure no other song comes on. I've actually got my live stream in the background right behind y'all. You can't see it, but it's on the computer. I used to do the videos over in my leather chair, and let me turn this down just in case. Actually, I'm muted. I used to do my videos over there, and I still do my regular videos in my video chair, as I call it now. Live streams didn't really pick up that well over there. I mean, they picked up, but it was sluggish. Yeah, the next video is not, the next video is probably got copyright, so yeah. Any video that's actually got Vevo on it is a copyright music producer. Vevo is actually one of YouTube's biggest people. So any video that's got Vevo, it's produced by Vevo. You can use it on your video. Some videos YouTube may kick off. Some videos you'll just get a notice that the music has a copyright, and if you do nothing, that they'll let you use it. You just won't make no revenue from it. Your views won't count from it. Or I don't know how your views may count, but any money that comes off of advertising from that video, you won't get. The owner of the song will get, which is how it should be. I have no problem with that. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah. As you know, I live in West Virginia. Our teachers actually just got their 5% raise. I mean, in my opinion, they should have got more. Because a lot of our teachers, their supplies that they use in the classrooms and all, a lot of the supplies is that they have in their classroom, they buy themselves. And yeah, they should have gotten more than a 5% raise. They didn't. They came to the conclusion of 5% raise. But you know, our teachers here in West Virginia, they taught a lesson, the whole world a lesson. Not a single one of our protesters with our teachers was not. They were all. They were all. What's the word? I can't think of the word off the top of my head, and I was just adding in my head. They were all calm. They didn't have no riots. It was all calm. It was all peaceful. That's what word I want. It was all peaceful protests. And that's one of our rights, is we have the right to peaceful protest. If you want something to happen, you can't go causing riots and all that. You can peaceful protest. Your word will get put out there more than you realize by peaceful protesting. And that's exactly what our teachers taught the whole world. Is peaceful protesting is the best way. If you're going to protest anything, peaceful protesting is the best way. And yeah. Hold on, I'm actually going to pull up my live stream on TV just to make sure it's still playing good. James92 YouTube. You know, I don't know what that VACO is that comes up when you punch in James92. I don't know who created that. Oh, I heard somebody at the door. I don't know who created that. It's not my video, so. Yeah. I can hear my neighbor's trucks, next door. You people with... Mute it. You people with your diesel trucks. And I have friends who's got diesel trucks. Diesel trucks are... It's no biggie. They make diesel trucks for a reason, and I understand that. But you people with diesel trucks that go out and put great big tubes on the back of your truck and all so that your truck is louder, please remember that you do have to still be courteous of your neighbors, and revving your truck up at 8:30 at night is actually against the law. It is disturbing the peace. Granted, here in West Virginia, it is after they can't do nothing until after, I think it is 9 o'clock. Might be 10. I know it's somewhere around there. But it's such a disturbance when you're trying to sit at home after work or any of that. After you've had a long day, you're sitting at home, you're trying to relax, and your neighbor decides they're going to rev up their engine all night long just because they think they're cool and they think it's cool doing that. It's not cool. All it does is piss your neighbors off. All it does is make your neighbors hate you. It makes the neighbors hate anybody that lives at that house. And it's not cool. It's not necessary. And like I said, we've got some money in the back behind our house. We actually have 3 acres here. But up the hill, there's a road right up the hill from in our yard. There's maybe an acre between our house and a fence. And then there's another house. And then there's the road that gets to those houses. There's a guy that lives across the street from the guy behind us. He's got a diesel truck. He's got great big stacks on the back. I guess he thinks it's cool. He will literally rev his freaking engine up at 3 o'clock in the morning. 3 a.m. in the morning. He will be out there revving his damn engine. Excuse my language, but and of course my part of the house is very close to there. So I can be up there trying to go to sleep or something. Either whether I'm asleep or I'm trying to go to sleep or I'm just resting. It's very annoying. And here in our neighborhood, there actually is no... Loud noises is actually against the bylaws. There's actually a lot of crap that's against the bylaws that is ridiculous. I'll go figure. My brother didn't talk long. Huh. Well, okay then. Yeah, I love my brother to death. I love both my brothers, or I've actually got 3 brothers. One is full blood, and my other 2 brothers are half brothers. I love all 3 of them to death. They're my brothers. And, you know, I don't have the closest relationship with them. One I barely talk to, and the other... I talk to him, I barely see him. When he comes over. He actually is the father of one of my favorite nieces. And I love my niece like if she was my own. Don't get me wrong. But I can't say that I've been, should we say, the happiest with them, or at least with one of them. I mean, my full blood brother comes over every Wednesday or every Thursday, one of the two. So we see him every week. My other brother, one we don't really see much at all. I've never really tried to have a close relationship with him. Nothing against him. It's just how I've always been. I've never, when I was little, I might have been closer to him, but yeah. And then my other brother, we were close when I was growing up. You know, we used to... I really don't know what happened, to tell you the truth. And do I miss my brother? Do I miss the close relationship I had with him? Yes, I do. You know, I understand that you've got to work. I understand that you got to... Everybody has to make a living. But, you know... like I said, I've got 3 brothers. One's full blood. One is my half brother from my dad's side, from my dad, and the other is my half brother from my mom. You know, I don't really know how. And I don't really know how he will handle this being out on YouTube. He has ways. Yeah. So many little things just that he does pisses me off. Me being ADHD and ADD, I do get pissed very easily. But yeah, I mean, I'm the way I am with my family, and I've always been this way. You mess with my family, you're messing with me. Don't mess with my family, and we will be all good. And When you mess with my family, I get very offended. And you know, so lately there has been somebody that's been messing with my family. And it's been causing my family to pretty much separate. We've been distancing ourselves for some reason. I don't know why. When it comes to my brother. And it breaks my heart to see somebody coming to literally trying to tear my family apart. My family hasn't done nothing to you. So for her to be trying to practically tear my family apart, I get that you're his family too. But the past is the past. Leave it in the past. You had problems with him, with somebody in the past, leave it there. And move on. Because life is so damn short that it's not funny. And you have limited time with people. Sickness can take somebody from you in no time. And you know, when sickness takes somebody from you, it hits you hard. It's not easy to get over the loss of a loved one. It never is. It never will be. As long as there is a loss, it hurts. And that's just how it is. And I'm asking this person personally, please stop. Because I'm literally having to watch somebody hurt because my family is distancing themselves. And you know, some people don't see it the way I see it. But you only get one chance to spend time with people. Once they're gone, there's no bringing them back. There is regrets that you have after that. Regrets that you have to deal with the rest of your life. So think about that, everybody. Y'all think about that. If there's somebody that y'all haven't been spending time with, that you really have been distancing yourself from that person, think about it. Think about how you're going to feel once they're gone. And you've lost all that time with that person. You know, my grandmother, my one grandmother, I didn't really spend that much time with. We was close, but we wasn't close. I never really went over and visited her that much. I saw her every once in a while. When I was little, I was close to her. As I got older, I started distancing myself. She got cancer, and she fought one hell of a battle. And she fought for years and years and years. She won her battle, and cancer came back. And cancer won at the end. And I will tell y'all, it sucks. It really sucks living with regret. because I regret not going and seeing her more. I mean, I regret not going and visiting her. My other grandmother passed away back in 2007. She actually lived with us. Um, there's a lot of things I regret with her. One is when she got septicemia. She started going downhill fast once she got septicemia. And she got pretty much sick. She got ill. She started not acting like herself. And when she started not acting like herself, arguments started happening, and for some reason, I was close to her, but I wasn't as close to her as my brother was. And my brother could never did anything wrong with her. He was her precious child, should we say. Um, and I love both of my grandmothers to the end of the world and back. They will always have a place in my heart. I always get teary-eyed when I think about it. Um, there at the end with my one grandmother, when she started getting sick, she had septicemia in her, I know, and it was causing her not to be herself. Me and her got into an argument. We never really made up, and that bugs the hell out of me every day. It bugs me that I have to live the rest of my life with regret that me and my grandmother never really made up. I know she knows that I didn't mean some of the stuff I said, but it's not the same as it would normally be when you don't have regrets. When you don't have regrets, you don't have no regrets. You don't have nothing to hate yourself for. When you have to live with regrets, you hate something about yourself every day. And that's one of the things I have to live with. Like that dream I was telling you all about earlier. I was telling my girl about this dream. I've told her several times. And like I said last night in my live stream, a lot of my dreams are stuff that come true. And I've had dreams every night for the past 2 weeks now, where one of her relatives that has passed, has come to me in my dream and said, "You need to marry her. You need to ask her to marry you." And some of them are relatives that I never met when they were alive. I've seen pictures of them, that's how I know who they are. Some of them, I never even met these people. All I've seen is pictures of them. And that's how I know who they are. And then there's people that I did meet that one of her relatives actually came to me in my sleep the night that he died. And he told me to take care of my girl. And I told him I promise I will always take care of her, and that I will never let her get hurt. It's a promise that's extremely hard for me to keep, but I'm not gonna break my promise to him. Um, I will always take care of her. I will always make sure she's safe. I will always make sure she's not doesn't get hurt. Um, it kind of bugs her that her uncle came to me instead of her. She doesn't know why. I don't know why. I wasn't real close to her uncle. I met him. My cousin actually lived. My cousin's apartment is actually the exact same apartment that he lived in. And it just so happened that my cousin ended up with his apartment. And which is kind of odd when you think about it. Um, you know, it's like I told my girl. I said, I don't know why I keep having these dreams. I said, but somebody wants us to get married. I said, somebody wants me to ask you to marry me. Only difference is I'm not really sure that I'm ready for marriage right now. Um, I'm only 25 years old. So I've got a lot of life left in me. So I'm not sure that I'm ready for marriage right now. I mean, I am sure that she is the one that I want to spend the rest of my life with. But it's like I told her, I said, why? Why me? Of all people. Why am I the one that gets these dreams? Why am I the one that has to hear these relatives of hers tell me over and over and over again that I need to marry the woman that I plan on marrying one day? It doesn't really make sense to me. I mean, I've even had a dream where someone who we get along, but I'm not his favorite person. He's still alive, so this is why I can't understand why I had a dream where he came to me and told me that. I had a dream where her father came to me and told me that it was time that I needed to ask her to marry me. That I needed to take care of her and that I needed to marry her. Her father is really the last person that would ever tell me that in real life. So the fact that somebody wants me to marry her so bad that they would take her father's image to tell me that, I can't understand why. One day I will. And I've got. Me and her first got together, I did ask her to marry me. Back then, I was back in middle school. There was no way in the world me or her was ready for that kind of commitment. Um, since then, me and her have both had a lot of heartbreaks and all. We've been through hell and back with each other. Um, so whether or not me and her are ready for the commitment, I mean, I believe we are. I believe that me and her both are ready for the commitment to make to each other. But it's a big step in life. And we tried taking everything fast and all. That really didn't go well for us. So we're trying to take things slow, very slow. Um, I'm not going nowhere. I'm always going to be here. Same as her. We both care for each other. We both love each other. And I mean, we're together, but I don't know whether or not if we're ready for marriage. And that's the thing. Me and her have to decide whether or not if we are. Um, I told her last night. I said, "Look, I said somebody wants me to ask you to marry me." I said, "I don't know why." I said, "That's one thing I want to know why." I said, "I will try to figure out why and who wants us to get married so bad." Um, I tried getting some info last night. All I got was because you are the one for her. And y'all, I'm not a psychic. I'm not a psychic anyway. But I do get dreams that happen like that. And I do truly believe that it I do get dreams that where things happen the very next day that I saw it in my dream. But all I got last night was because you are the one for her, you will take care of her, and we know you will take care of her. It still doesn't make sense to me. Um, you know, so it's kind of odd that I get these dreams. Um, you know, I've had loved ones come to me, come to family members right before they passed or right after they passed. Um, Sometimes you will have a dream of that person because you are thinking about that person. Um, but you know, they do say that it is easier for a loved one to come to you and talk to you in your dreams than it is in in while you're awake, because it takes less energy to show themselves. It takes less energy for them to talk to you. So I'm truly a believer. Y'all, we're up to 44 subscribers. I'm very proud of that. I want to say thank you. We are up to, let's see, how many hours? I'm loading it up. We're up to a little bit over 75 hours. I want to just say thank you to all of you that is viewing my videos. Once again, I need 1,000 subscribers in order to start making any revenue whatsoever. I need 4,000 views in order to once again start earning revenue. I get reviewed at 4,000 hours and 1,000 subscribers for YouTube to decide how much I will make and all that good stuff. So hopefully we get over 1,000 subscribers, and hopefully we end up way over 1,000 hours. We're getting up there, so I'm very happy with it. I'd like to see them continue to rise, and I'd like to see the subscribers to continue to rise. The more subscribers and the more hours I get, the better content that I can do for y'all. Because once I start earning revenue, once I start being able to earn money, I can get better equipment to do my videos. I can possibly get a better iPhone. I'm actually using my iPhone right now. It does pretty good videos. I'm not advertising iPhones at all. But I mean, like I said, I am using my iPhone to record my videos. That's the only camera I have right now to do that. So that actually does pretty good videos. But I would like to be able to do better live streams, maybe go 4K. I would like to have better resolution, because that's the thing nowadays, is to go more resolution and all that. So yeah, if y'all keep pulling up, keep subscribing, keep watching the videos, you know, the crap. The footage and all that I put in my videos. The footage can be better, and I can do better stuff in my videos for y'all. Like I said, I need to get to 1,000 subscribers though. So it's a lot of commitment from y'all that I need y'all to commit to subscribe. Make sure you're subscribed. If you are subscribed, you will get a notification every time I go live. You will get a notification every time I upload. And your numbers for your subscribes will matter. As long as you're not subscribed, your numbers aren't mattering. I mean, your views are, but your subscriber, you're not subscribed. So, and I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot for my viewers to know. I mean, I'm starting out as a nobody, pretty much. Not too many people know me. I mean, I've asked Jennifer Green to please give my channel a shout out. Last night I actually asked her twice. Jen, I don't know what's going on. So far you haven't gave me a shout out. I don't know why. I don't know if it's maybe something I've done. I'm not too sure. I'm huge fans of the Green family. I actually asked Tina D for a shout out. I guess she felt the need that. I guess she felt that my channel wasn't good enough to shout out. I don't know. I mean, I want to just put it out there. I'm not looking to make money off of anybody out there. But in order for me to make better content for my videos, I do need to make some kind of money. And because I'm disabled and all that good stuff, and I'm limited on how much I can lift and all that, I have no income coming in right now. I'm 25 years old. That's not the greatest. You know, and it's not y'all's fault that I don't have no income coming in. AWS really screwed me up on that. They really screwed me over. I still can't believe the crap they did. You know, I even sent the ex-vice president, who is still a board member of AWS, an email. She's yet to acknowledge it. She's yet to respond. I really wasn't expecting her to. But it's kind of a shame that she feels the need not to respond. You know, like I said, I'm really sad about the fact that when I first started this channel, my goal was to maybe get content with the animals at the shelter, so we could get better views of them. I mean, the dogs were totally different with me. They were lovable. They were, and that's what we wanted the public to see. But I never got a chance to it. I never got around to it, and not too long after I made the channel, which I hadn't posted any videos to yet, they decided to kick me to the curb. I don't know what happened. Something just happened. Now my video just froze. What the heck?